Do you know what? One thing that I've noticed, you should never, ever, ever judge anyone on here about money or their situation or anything just because of the fact that they're on drugs. Yes, I'll admit, if I hadn't got involved with them when I was very young, then I would be in a totally different place now. I always worked and everything until I had my kids and then ended up getting into trouble. I still went back to college. I still probably got more qualifications than most of you that are having a go at me, which I can prove at any time if I went and got my certificates, but I don't need to. I grew up in a 4-story house in one of the posh areas in Lancaster. If I hadn't been adopted, as I've said before, I hate to think what sort of trouble I would have got in, considering, like I said, all my family members are from Manchester, known in gangs and things, so I could have turned out a lot worse. At the end of the day, I always kept my kids. They always got fed well, dressed well, always had everything they needed in the house, always had all the toys they wanted. My grandson will get exactly the same treatment. There's no drugs or anything near my grandson. It makes me laugh. I'd like to see your bank account. Not even bank account. It's just, why are you interested in pocket watching other people or guessing about the pockets? I know what mistakes I've made. I don't need anyone to fucking tell me. I know this. Do you think I don't know this? Of course I do. Do you think I don't know that I haven't let myself down on what I could have been? I was DJing at clubs at 15 years old. I've already proved this on here, considering everyone always wants proof of everything. All my decent friends, they're not involved in the drug game at all. They might have the odd little sniff and that at the weekend or if they go on a rave, but that's it. They hate to see the mess that I've made. They want to get the old Sarah back. And it's not that easy. Like I said, I'd love to find some help, but I can't find any. So, as I've said before, the only way that I can do it is on my own, but it's very hard. Very, very, very hard. Also, people have a go at me for having one problem left. They don't praise me for the other things that I have done. And also, I don't give a fuck what you say. If I hadn't told you that I used anything, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. I've tried to meet people before and they've thought that I was police. I've had problems for God since I was 14, not the gear, but since, like I said, we was in the rave generation. We grew up literally thinking that drugs was like cool. Drugs were part of it. You didn't go to a rave without popping an E or some speed, and then it just goes up and you mess with other things sometimes, unfortunately. And I had no one older to tell me not to. So it's a lot different. It was a lot different back then, 20 years ago, than what it is now. Of course I wish I never got involved. It's like this. If I put up a GoFundMe to go in a detox, because it's like, no, I'm not asking my dad for money. Not a chance. Not a chance after the way my brother's been stealing off him. I wouldn't do that. So see, I'm not a scummy fucker. My brother's been robbing my dad. It's been proved I've never done a thing, else I wouldn't be sat here now. They'd have remanded me, as I've said before, unlike him, which is very strange, but yeah, if I set up a GoFundMe to go to a decent detox, people would be like dissing me to fuck. So you can't win on here. So it's just one of them, as I've said. I just thought people need to start treating people who have mental health issues and drug problems a little bit differently, because I know a hell of a lot of people who aren't on drugs who are, and nastiest, spitefullest, horriblest, two-faced motherfucking bastards that you can get. They're on Facebook every day, literally chatting shit, stirring and stirring and stirring. All these people, like the normal ones that won't say nothing to your face, like the trolls on here. Do you know what I mean? Guaranteed, if you got them in a room, well, they wouldn't dare. 90% of them wouldn't dare. If they did, I'd soon tell them straight. It just makes me absolutely sick, because it's like, until you've walked in someone's shoes, and do you not think there was reasons why I did mess up? Do you not think? You don't know all my past. Do you not think that there was really, really good reasons why I did go down the slippery slope? Yes, I got brought up really well, but there were still problems. Some of the problems I've discussed with you, some of the issues, some I haven't. It's like one thing, being adopted, it messes with your head. Anyone who's adopted will know exactly how I feel. It's a really strange feeling. Really strange. I could go into it deeper. I have done on some, but like I said, I don't have to explain myself. When someone who comments hate to me has got the perfect life, then come back and diss me. No one in the world's got the perfect life. Doesn't matter whether you've got a quid in your bank or fucking mill in your bank. Most of the people, the richest people, if you look at the pop stars, look at Britney Spears, what's happened to her. You never know about anyone, see? Look at her mental health. But then people feel sorry for her. People are just too judgmental. And it's like, yeah, I know I can come on here and say things about people. That's what these sort of channels are for. But I don't hate on people for nothing. Sometimes people take my comments wrong, I know that. I get on with everyone, until there's a reason for me not to. If someone's gonna come for me, oh yeah, I'll come for them back. That's what it's supposed to be like. You shouldn't let people fucking dish you and walk all over you for nothing. I've never done, at the end of the day, these people I'm talking about, I've never met them in my life. It's just my opinion. Oh, funny enough, Sean subbed to me. Yesterday. I noticed it when I was going through my comments. Oh God, now there'll be a relationship going on with him, me and him, because he's subbed to me. Swear to God, the things these people come out with. It's like everyone's changing their opinions to do with all this shit. Not just me. This is exactly the problem with YouTube. There's too much hate on it, far too much hate. And I know I can feed into the negativity as well. That's the problem. That's what people want to watch, and it's actually sad. They want to watch people destroying each other rather than someone doing well for themselves. If someone's doing well for themselves, then they diss them. It's like, if I do go to detox and sort myself out, I'll get dissed for that. There's only a few people that have praised all the things that I've managed to come off when I was taking 30-40 valleys a day at one point, and now maybe, let me think, twice a month, if that. I'm not going to go on about it anymore. It's just, I think some people need to literally try and get some compassion and understanding rather than just buzzing off fucking hating people. And like I said, I know I've done it myself. But at least I will admit to that. And if I've been wrong about someone, I'll admit to that. And I can change my fucking opinion every single day if I want about someone. Like I said before, I don't know none of these people personally. I don't know Darren G personally. I don't know Sam Walker personally. I don't know Liam Ditchy personally. I don't know Sean Atwood personally. None of them. Yeah, I've spoke to some of them in comment sections and stuff. Sam's always been Sam with me. Ditchy, there was one misunderstanding. Darren never had any contact with him. And Sean, no, I've not had any contact with him. So, there you go. I'm just doing what all these other YouTube people are doing, but at least I show my face.